In this video, I'm going to be talking about using the Sony FX6 with the Sony 85mm f1.8 lens. Here's the story. The Sony FE 85mm f1.8 lens is an E-mount lens and for the full frame format. That's what the FE in the Sony FE 85mm f1.8 stands for. The aperture range goes from f1.8 to f22. It has a double linear autofocus motor, a customizable focus hold button, an autofocus and manual focus switch, and a rounded 9-blade diaphragm. And here's the footage, and I shot it in 4K 50p with a 180-degree shutter, and I also shot in S-Log 3, and I color corrected with Cinematch. And Cinematch is a paid plugin for Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, and also DaVinci Resolve. So I've done videos on that plugin on my channel in the past. So if you haven't checked them out already, why don't you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and check out the videos there. And I also shot all this stuff handheld using my Cine saddle, and here's the setup that I used. And I do like the slight movement that I get with this setup. And I also use a Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter 1/8 strength, and you can really see the halation effect happening on the lights on the screen here. And just then there was a bit of an autofocus user error. I was getting the shot of the guitarist, and then the autofocus went straight to the guitar, and then it went back to the face. And I've got a bit of an autofocus problem here as well. The FX6 lost the face of the guitarist and then tried to find focus somewhere else and then went back to the face. So although the autofocus on the FX6 is really good, there is still room for user error. The way I could have fixed that was to have the autofocus set to face and eye only and then register the face that way. And then that way, if the camera loses the face, it's not then going to hunt for something else to go into focus. It's going to wait until it finds that face again and then get focus on it again. And we've got some more shots here. One thing I'm not too crazy about with this footage is how the Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter creates some unwanted lens flares. So if that's a creative style that you don't like, that is something to be aware of when using filters on lenses. So overall, I was really happy with this setup, and I thought it got some really nice looking shots in this kind of environment. I do like the halation effect that the Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter 1/8 strength does give when you have those lights going on in the background. I really do like that look, and it is something that differentiates my footage from other people that might be recording similar environments like this. Getting handheld shots as well with this lens, although it's an 85mm lens and is a little bit tight in some situations, I felt that the camera movement wasn't too distracting and really did add to the type of pace and feel that I wanted for this footage to capture. Also, with the Sony FX6's firmware update version 2, you're now able to use clear image zoom and also have autofocus for face and eye detect to still be enabled. So you're able to turn this 85mm lens into a 127.5mm lens and still have autofocus working as well, which is really helpful. So overall, I'm really happy with this combination between the FX6 and the Sony 85mm f1.8 lens. I find it really versatile and easy to be able to capture performances like the example footage that I showed in this video. And that's the video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel for more videos on video creation in the future.